Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This video is very much long awaited and long overdue. And before I say anything else, I am very much aware that I look a little bit crazy. I'm actually a mommy of two, and yes, that matters because that means the whole day I've been picking up, organizing, cleaning, and doing the mother things. And right now my toddlers are actually giving me a little bit of time to film this. They're currently taking a nap. This is the only time that I have to make this review. I've been wanting to film this review forever. I've been saying it for a while now. An in-depth review of the XTRA ATTO, because this is why you're here. And I know there's so many reviews on this camera on TikTok and on YouTube, but I feel like I personally got left with a lot of unanswered questions before buying this camera, and it took me 4 months to finally make the choice of buying this camera. I never came across a bad review on this camera, but we'll get into that. So basically this is the XTRA ATTO. So as for the camera itself, it includes the XTRA ATTO, the case for the XTRA ATTO, which is actually on this, the little screen or like viewfinder, and then the little tripod, which you can suction like anywhere, the little necklace so you can get like POVs. I have not used this yet, and the little clip for your hat. I'm sure this is not the first video you've seen about the XTRA ATTO, so you get the gist. It records in 4K, it records horizontally and vertically. You of course can detach this, film this way so you can see yourself, or film this way, kind of like a, you know, like so you can see the screen this way and it films that way. But I'm sure if you're here, you've already seen all the basics. So let's get to the real and raw about this camera. This camera is definitely my go-to camera. I've been filming all my videos with this camera. I find it that when you turn this camera on and you see the screen, if you will, I feel like what reflects on here is not what reflects when you download the video. If I were to record right now and then download the video on my phone, the one on the phone looks so much better than what you see on this screen right here. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. And if you didn't know, this actually has internal storage, so it has 128 gigabytes, but after all the, you know, stuff that goes on in here, you actually have 107 gigabytes of storage for video specifically. So you could buy another SD card, right? But honestly, I have not found myself to need an SD card for this, like another one. I honestly think if you have your phone handy, because this does come with an app, the XTRA ATTO app, where you can transfer pictures and videos from here to the phone. Honestly, that process is so fast. But I honestly think you could get away with just having the 107 gigabytes without having an extra SD card. Again, I haven't found myself filling up the 107 gigabytes, but I feel like the day that I do, I will easily just transfer them to my phone, clear out the camera, and just keep using it. Now, as for the quality for this is amazing for the size of this camera. With that being said, if you're looking for crispiness, more, what you call it, if you're basically looking for focus like this camera where the background blurs and this is just kind of focused, that's not gonna happen with this, because this is an action camera. We're actually going to continue recording on this one right now. This is what this looks like. This is what I mean by focus. There's absolutely no focus. This is the camera that I was just using. Now, is this camera shy girl friendly? 1000%. Easily from this camera and this camera, even though this quality is crispier, I still will always pick up this camera. And by now you guys know that this camera is also magnetic, so you can just put it anywhere and you don't necessarily have to have this part right here connected, and you can connect the tripod to this or just on the actual little camera itself. Now for mics, every time I've seen someone film on this camera or do a review on this camera, they always have a mic connected, whether it's a DJI one or just a TikTok shop one. And honestly, I don't think you necessarily need one. I haven't used a mic at all. At first I thought, because all the reviews that I've seen, everyone uses a mic, I thought I was gonna have to, you know, use a mic. I thought maybe the audio for this was gonna be like not the best, but honestly it's not bad. I think it's fine. So let me go back a little bit to the review videos that I've seen. They're all positive, but no one talks about the one negative comment I see on TikTok videos more specifically. I haven't seen anyone made a video about this, but I've seen the comments about this. Overheating. Okay, so yes, it overheats, especially if you're having sit-down videos like this. But honestly, I would say it overheats as much as this camera for me. And it overheats only if you're having it sit for a while, you know what I mean? The most I've recorded with this without having to turn it off is like 40 minutes, just because I was testing the overheating issue. And honestly, it's not even an issue at all, especially if you're planning to have this camera as a vlogging camera where you're not consistently necessarily having the camera just up and sitting, but rather just kind of filming clips here and there. You're not going to have an overheating issue at all. Oh, another Another comment that I saw was the charge, how it runs out of charge really fast. No, I'm telling you guys, I had it up for 40 minutes, did not struggle with the charge whatsoever for either camera or the little viewfinder. I thought I was gonna struggle with the charge because of the size of this camera. I have not had to take like a portable charger anywhere or recharged it when I'm out and about. So that's that answer there. So to be honest, there's not much negative with this camera. I'm trying to think of a negative that's a negative that will 100% affect your videos or anything, but no. I actually influence people around me to get this camera, and they're also shy people. Honestly, this camera makes you feel like you have no camera when you're filming. Like I said, it's definitely shy girl friendly. It makes vlogging so much easier. It's the reason I've been so consistent on my channel. It's just been so easy. The only thing that would give you out when filming is the red light that flashes. Let me take a video of what I mean so you guys see. So this little red light right there, but that's about it, to be honest with you. You can easily just cover that with your finger or a little sticker if you have it up somewhere. What I will say though, even though this camera is good indoors, it's honestly the best outdoors. Again, it is an action camera, so it was kind of meant for all the action, all the outdoorsy stuff, you know what I mean? So it's good indoors, amazing outdoors. And I have found it that it's very easy for me to use filters when I'm editing. I specifically edit on CapCut, so here are some filters right now, depending on the vibe of your video. Again, these filters would look so much more amazing outdoors. I recommend you guys look at my recent like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 videos so you guys can see the difference of what it looks like where. In one of the reviews that I saw someone saying how if you have a phone, you don't necessarily need this camera. If you already have a camera, you don't need this camera, which is all true. Like if you don't have the budget for it, you don't need this camera. But if you have the budget and you want to invest in yourself and your videos, I would recommend this camera. Maybe this even being your first camera to kind of feel out vlogging, feel out how whatever you want to do, especially as a beginner, especially being new to vlogging in public more specifically. I started off with this camera, and this camera was very much intimidating in person. Just because I am still a shy vlogger, I now got used to kind of filming with this camera, but with that being said, I honestly still prefer this one. And I think that's basically it. Oh, charging. This thing charges super quickly. The app is super easy to use, super convenient. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Super compact. I think I should probably compare. I feel like no one really compares the size of this. Obviously, it's like people say it's as big as your thumb, but depending how big your thumb is or how small it is, you really don't know. Because I would look at my thumb and be like, wait, my thumb might be a little bigger than theirs or a little smaller than theirs. But this right here is an Apple charger, right? And this right here is a little viewfinder. And because I'm recording, I can't really show you the camera right now, but girl, it's small. It's super small. Let me compare it to like an everyday essential. This is a regular toothpaste. This is a little viewfinder. iPhone 17 Pro Max viewfinder. I believe this is the iPhone XR viewfinder, so it's super small. I would also recommend getting this right here. I 1000% recommend it, actually, a million times recommend. It's basically this right here, so you can kind of have it on your wrist. It just makes using the camera extra easier than what it already is. I overall recommend this camera to everyone. It's probably the best camera I've ever had in terms of like just making my life easier when it comes to vlogging and content creating. I'm telling you guys, it took me 4 months to finally make the call and buy this camera, and I love every single thing about it. But yeah, I think I answered all the questions that I wasn't sure about when I was first looking into this camera. Oh, and I did recently take this camera to the beach. Keep in mind, something that a lot of people didn't mention is that the actual camera is waterproof. The little screen, the little viewfinder is not waterproof. Just a little FYI, a lot of people don't mention that. And if I wouldn't have seen X, Y, and Z video, I would have fully thought that both were waterproof. But sometimes common sense is not common sense, you know? But I did take this camera to the beach, and the top camera, like the little camera, fully got sandy and everything. And for a second there, I was like, oh no, like I messed up this camera, like it's bad. But then I completely forgot that I can literally rinse this with water. Like if you were to get it muddy, like just come home and wash it with water, because it's 100% waterproof, girl. Like my favorite feature ever. I did also take it to the pool already. The quality inside the water is amazing. That's something that a lot of people haven't mentioned, how it's waterproof, but the quality underwater is just amazing. It's so crispy and so clear. I think that's it though. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my little review. I recommend you guys look at my videos if you guys want to see more of the quality and what X, Y, and Z looks like indoors, outdoors, and so on and so on. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.